Hear me out, man. We have these top 5 SMGs after the update, and these things hit crazy, man. Hey, if you guys feel like I left any gun off this list, just let me know down in the comment section. I might do a video on it. If you do enjoy the video, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. 300 likes in one single day, and I will bring you guys the top 5 ARs. Really quick shout out to the Noti Gang. Make sure you guys comment down below. Enjoy the video. So, man, the first gun we got up on our list is the Fennec 45, arguably the best SMG in the game right now that you guys have to try. The TTK is there. It has absolutely zero recoil, the movement speed, everything that an SMG needs to be meta. But enough of all that talk. Let me show you guys the best setup, man. So, for the very first attachment you guys want to run is the Fennec Covert Force barrel. Now, I've ran a lot of barrels, even the ignition barrel along with the Fennec. I've ran everything in this game, but so far, the Fennec Covert Force seems to be the best on the Fennec, in my personal opinion, which gives you sound suppression, damage range, hip fire accuracy, along with your bullet velocity. For the tuning, we have the recoil steadiness all the way up at 0.42, and then the damage range all the way to the right at 0.34, man. Next attachment ran is the phase 3 grip underbarrel, which gives you an aiming out stability, hip fire accuracy, recoil stabilization. Now, I've ran a lot of underbarrels, but the phase 3 grip seems to be the best, especially on the Fennec. The tuning, we have the recoil stabilization all the way up at 0.70, and then the aiming out stability all the way to the right at 0.35. Third attachment ran is the Fennec Mag 45, which is self-explanatory, extends the ammo. You guys definitely want to run this because the Fennec has a fast fire rate, so it runs out of ammo really quickly, so you guys definitely want to throw that on, man. Second to last attachment run is the Fennec Stipple grip, which gives you recoil control. Definitely run this just because we have a lot of sprint to fire speed, ADS speed attachments on our SMG, so we do need a bit of recoil control, especially because the Fennec does kick up quite a bit. The tuning ran on that is the ADS speed all the way down at negative 0.87, and then sprint to fire speed all the way to the left at negative 0.39. Then the very last attachment ran, which is my personal favorite on this gun, is the F-Tac Loctite stock, which gives you crouch movement speed, sprint speed, along with your ADS speed. Everything we need on an SMG. The tuning for that, we have the ADS speed all the way down at negative 3.35, and then aim out stability all the way to the right at 2.25, man. An absolutely goated class setup that literally everybody's running. But I gotta take a screenshot, man. Now, second gun we got up on the list, arguably my favorite in the game, like over the Fennec, is the Vaznev 9K. I've seen a lot of pro players running this setup, and you guys have to try it, man. This thing is top 2 SMG for sure in the game. But enough of all that talk. Let me show you guys the best setup, man. So for the very first attachment you guys definitely want to run is the F-Tac Castle Comp, which gives you a horizontal and your vertical recoil control. You guys notice we have no barrel on. You guys definitely don't need it, especially because the Vaznev can't go farther than like mid-range. For the tuning on the F-Tac Castle Comp, we have the ADS speed all the way down at negative 0.7, and then the gun kick control all the way to the right at 0.32, because this gun does have quite a bit of kick up, man. It's absolutely insane. Second attachment ran is the 45 round mag, just like the Fennec, even though it doesn't have as fast as the fire rate. This thing runs through ammo quickly. Just it drops enemies. You guys will be perfect with 45 rounds, so go ahead and throw it on. Third attachment ran is the FSSOLEV laser, which gives you ADS speed, aim stability, along with your sprint to fire speed. There's no tuning on that, so you guys don't have to worry about it. Second to last attachment ran is the, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the stock. It's the O stock, which gives your aim walk speed along with your sprint speed. The tuning on that, we have the ADS speed all the way down at negative 4.0, and then the aim walk speed all the way to the left at negative 2.4. This stock is absolutely the best stock on the Vaznev for sure. Very last attachment ran is the True Tac grip, which gives you a sprint to fire speed along with your ADS speed, man. You guys definitely want to run this grip. The recoil steadiness all the way up at plus 0.87, and sprint to fire speed all the way to the left at negative 0.39, man. An absolutely goated class setup that all the pro players are running. You guys have to try this, man. But go to take a screenshot. So next gun we got up on the list, I know a lot of y'all seen the Lachmann Sub, aka the MP5, coming on this list. This thing is absolutely goated. The MP5 back in Warzone 1 was amazing, literally meta throughout the entire Warzone's life cycle, and now the Lachmann Sub is probably back to take over. I'm not gonna lie, if the Fennec or like the Vaznev gets a nerf, the MP5 definitely will take over. It's crazy, man. But enough of all that talking. Let me show you guys the best setup. So for the very first set you guys want to run is the best barrel, the F-Tac M Sub 12-inch barrel, which gives you bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, along with the hip fire accuracy. This is the tuning we ran on that. Recoil steadiness all the way up to 0.5, and then the damage range all the way to the right at 0.40. Next attachment ran is the F-Tac Castle Comp. I'm really falling in love with this attachment just because it gives guns absolutely zero recoil. The minimap isn't as crucial to me. You guys can replace this with a suppressor if you guys want. But personally, for me, I'm loving the F-Tac Castle Comp, which gives you a horizontal and your vertical recoil control. The tuning on that, we have the ADS speed all the way down as negative 0.7, and then the gun kick control all the way up, all the way to the right at plus 0.30. Next attachment ran is the Merc 4 grip, which gives you a hip fire accuracy, recoil steadiness, hip recoil control, along with your aim walk steadiness. The tuning, we left the left side in the middle just because we don't need to go either way for that one. And then the bottom, we threw the ADS speed all the way to negative 0.32. Absolutely goated attachments. Second to last attachment is the 50 round drum, which just extend your ammo. Of course, you guys are definitely gonna need this because MP5 does run through ammo. You guys can take out a lot of enemies with 50 rounds, and it doesn't hurt the ADS speed, so why not? You feel me? And then the very last attachment ran is the Lachmann TCG10 rear grip, which gives you recoil control. And then this is the tuning on that ADS speed all the way down, aim stability all the way to the right at plus 0.41. It definitely needs this because the Lachmann Sub has a good ADS, but the recoil control is all over the place, so we definitely need this attachment, man. Goated gun that you guys have to try, but gotta take a screenshot, man. So I was a little hesitant on putting this gun on the list. Next up we have is the MX9. This gun right here is possibly one of the best SMGs. The only downside is the ammo count. You guys will use this best in probably solo duels and trios, quads, not much just because of the ammo count, but other than that, the TTK on this gun is absolutely insane. Enough of all that talking. Let me show you guys the best setup, man. So for the very first setup you guys want to run is the 16.5 inch Bruin S901 barrel, which is a lot to say. It gives you your damage range, hip fire accuracy, move speed along with your bullet velocity. For the tuning on that, we have the recoil steadiness all the way up at plus 0.4, and then damage range all the way to the right as plus 0.34. Absolutely goated barrel. I tried all the other ones. This seems to be the best. Next attachment we have is the VLK-LZR7MW laser, which gives your ADS speed, aim stability along with your sprint to fire speed. Optic is always optional. We ran the Slime Line Pro, which I'm really enjoying on this. You guys can run the iron sight if you guys like it, but personally me, I like an optic on my MX9. The tuning, we have the far, not all the way to the right, but at negative 1.38, and then the ADS speed all the way down at negative 2.32, man. That's personally how I like my optic, but it is optional if you guys want to, you know, run something else. You feel me? Second side I attachment ran is the FTAC C11 Riser, which gives you sprint to fire speed along with the ADS speed, two crucial things that you guys will need on your SMG. For the tuning on that, we have the recoil stabilization all the way up, and then the ADS speed all the way to the left at negative 0.17. Then the very last attachment, which is the downside on this gun, is the 32 round mag. You guys definitely want to run this, but it only has 32 rounds, so you guys are not, even though the TTK is quick, I doubt you guys will be able to take out a full team of 4 without reloading, but you guys can get away with it. The reload speed is pretty quick, man. But yeah, go to take a screenshot. Now next gun we got up on the list, it is an AR, but everybody's running it as a sub because that's what it, honestly, in my personal opinion, that's what it's best at. We have the Kastov 74U, which has absolutely zero recoil. The TTK is in freaking insane. They just might nerf this gun. I'm not gonna hold you. They did buff it in multiplayer. They might have to nerf it in Warzone because this thing is absolutely insane. You guys have to try it close quarters and the mid range. It works for both. But enough of all the talking. Let me show you guys the best setup, man. So for the very first attachment you guys want to run is the FTAC Castle Comp. Y'all already know I love this attachment, which gives you a horizontal and your vertical recoil control. The tuning on that, we have the recoil stabilization all the way up to plus 0.67, and then the gun king control all the way to the right, which is plus 0.30. For the underbarrel, we have the phase 3 grip, which gives you aiming idle stability, hip fire accuracy, recoil stabilization, of course. The tuning on that, we have the recoil stabilization all the way up at plus 0.67, and then the aiming stability all the way to the right at plus 0.35, man. Next attachment ran is the 45 round mag, which you guys are definitely going to need because this thing only has like 30 bullets. If you guys are running like trios or quads, 45 does a lot. Now we did run no barrel, so the range is going to be limited to just close and mid range. I have a long range barrel that kind of works, but this is the best for close ranges. This is the best SMG video. Second to last attachment ran is the Demo X2 grip, which gives you recoil control. The tuning on that, we have the recoil steadiness all the way up at plus 0.81, and then the sprint fire speed all the way to the left at negative 0.39. This is an SMG. We try to run it as an SMG, so we do need that sprint fire speed. Then that very last attachment we ran is the Marquee R7 stock, which gives you crouch movement speed, sprint speed along with your ADS speed, and then the tuning we have all the way down at negative 3.23 for the ADS speed, and then all the way to the right at plus 2.09 for aim stability. An absolutely goated close range gun, especially since it's an AR. You guys don't see a lot of ARs in this game that you can use as subs. The 74U, yeah, this thing hits. But go to take a screenshot, man. Now I know this is a sub video and this is a pistol that I'm showing, but we have the P890, probably literally top 3 in the game for close range metas. This is an SMG video for the close range metas, so I will be dumb to leave the P890 off. They did nerf this gun, but it's still absolutely goated. I get 2-tap deleted with this gun still to this day while I'm going for gameplay, man. You guys have to try this class setup out. But enough of all our talk. Let me show you guys the best setup, man. So for the first attachment we have is the Cottonmouth barrel, which gives you your bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, along with your hip fire accuracy. That was kind of weird to say, like the first part. I'm not even gonna I ain't gonna hold you. Next attachment, man, is the, for the tuning on that, we went ahead and threw the recoil steadiness all the way up to plus 0.44, and then the damage range all the way to the right at plus 0.35, man. Absolutely crazy. The trigger action, we have the XRK Heavy V3, which gives you your aiming stability, sprint and fire speed along with your ADS speed. The tuning, we have the recoil smoothness all the way up at plus 0.16, and then sprint for fire speed, which is key on an SMG or any close range gun, at all the way to the left at negative 0.09, man. Now, we did throw in the 10 round mag. You guys don't necessarily need this if you're running like solos or duels because the standard ammo is just enough. But if you guys are running trios or quads, this doesn't sacrifice movement speed and everything. So go ahead and run that 10 round mag, man. Then the very last attachment we have, which makes it absolutely broken, is the Akimbo attachment that you guys have to run for the rear grip. This thing is still king for close range matter right now that you guys have to try. But gonna take a screenshot, man. But yeah, down below, let me know what close range gun you guys are really favoring right now. Let me know down in the comment section. First thing for me, it has to be either the Vaznev or the 74U, the Kastov 74U. My two personal favorites in the game right now. They haven't done really much weapon tuning. I think they should nerf a lot of guns, mainly specifically the RPK and the Fennec, so we can have a little more variety in the mix right now. But I'm really loving the game so far of how they balance weapons, because you can use almost anything, but the TTK is still a little too fast. I think that's personally the reason why. So if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, drop a sub. It'll be very, very much appreciated. And yeah.
If it's right up in a circle, bet that chopper it get low. Yeah. I bet that chopper it get low.